Hey guys, this is G Lovely reporting. So this is an update for Tricialicious and Attila. Now, I went to Lululemon9's YouTube and she has been caught in a car with Attila alone. Both of them are in the front seat. And we all know what happens in the front seat, so I'm just going to assume that she allegedly gave him, we all know. So, OG Geezer, I guess his name is, was knocking on the windows and then, you know, like opened up the door or whatever, and both of them were in the front seat. So, having, from what Attila was saying, a private meeting. Okay, okie dokie. So, yeah, I guess she she's stooped as low as that she can go. So I guess we'll see what she does from here with the Attila situation. But now she's made a huge mistake at this point, teaming up with Attila, someone who's domestically violent as well. I feel bad for that little girl at this point, and I hope to God that her little girl gets removed, because Attila is extremely violent. So, and I could see her bringing him home at this point, the way that she was hanging all over him, etc. So, in the bed and stuff. So, yeah, that little girl is going to suffer a whole lot of hell at this point. And especially if she brings Attila around her home and gets with him, because he'll end up hitting Trisha, and, you know, Sheridan's gonna be a witness to that, so, and maybe even being hit herself by Attila, you know, and I'm just gonna say allegedly, because of what, you know, he's done to his ex. He's got a huge track record for violence. Again, he's been arrested for bodily harm on a partner. He went to jail for it. I don't know what Trisha is thinking at this point, because this is not a good decision at all that she's making, to team up with someone who's like this, who could hurt her and her daughter both. So she just, you know, first captain, which was not as bad, but now she's jumping to this guy who is really bad news. And again, I feel for Sheridan in this situation. Because she's the only one who's going to suffer. And, you know, who knows? I mean, Attila might end up hitting Trisha too. We don't know, you know. Yeah, I don't really know what to say other than my heart's breaking for that little girl. And, yeah. I hope that maybe, you know, Trisha just, you know, ends up giving her up for adoption, or just giving Sheridan to her parents, you know, like she has that choice. And, you know, this little girl doesn't deserve to suffer anymore because of these decisions that she's making, because the world that she's getting into is extremely dark, and she's getting in with a very dark person who's very violent, who's been in jail for violence. Like, I don't know what she's thinking right now in her head. I really don't. You know, I get you want to be a streamer, I do, but this is not it, Trisha. This is not it, to be with a violent person. Anyway, again, my heart breaks for little Sheridan, and we're just gonna have to keep following along and seeing what happens with this situation. You know, that's all we can all do. You know, sit back and watch. So, anyways, I will be back soon with more. Thanks so much. This is G Lovely, out. Bye, guys.